So what I've understood is that there's a time period where many of us have to make a decision. We have to choose and truly commit to that decision. So that's what this journey is all about. I've been learning so many different things. So let's get into it. The first thing that I've been learning is that God will truly give you a purpose and give you a mission, and you have to truly decide daily to walk into that. Now, in order for me to do that, I've learned that I've had to have a little bit more clarity in my thought process. So a lot of us think that we're truly aware until you start building things, and that's the key. Once you start building, you start to understand that you have to have a little bit more structure. You have to have a little bit more organization. And so I've been organizing my thoughts, understanding which one aligns with God's divine purpose and which one is the enemy trying to attack me. Because you will have bad days, you'll have good days. And the moment that you choose God, that means that you're willing to rise higher, because God wants to give you the frequency of heaven. And in order for you to do that, you have to be able to think clearly. You have to be able to seek understanding and seek knowledge and seek wisdom. And so what I've truly gotten out of this so far is that when you take a leap of faith, you can inspire others. You could show others that God is powerful. And that's what I want you guys to understand. You have the capability to do so much more with your life, but we live in fear so many days out of our life. And that's what the key lesson that I've got out of this is, that I'm choosing faith over fear. And that sounds cliche. A lot of people have hashtagged that. A lot of people have said that, but not too many people are walking it daily, because the enemy will strike and you'll have days where you truly don't feel like it, which is the next key. I've learned by documenting my journey that we have to have consistency. We have to have discipline. We have to stay the course. We can't quit. We can't give up. We can't truly make excuses, blame people. I have to look at myself in the mirror. I have to take full accountability for where my life's at and allow God to reorganize it so that I can truly have faith. Now, what I think sometimes is we don't want to take that leap of faith because our hearts are not 100% pure, which is the next decision that I made. I said, in order for me to have a pure heart, I have to become the person that God will truly be able to pour into. So what does that look like? That means that you have to forgive people. That means that you have to choose to be on a healing journey. That means that you have to walk into your trauma. And that's not always pretty. A lot of people don't want to walk into the trauma because they might have parents that abuse them. They might have a mom that has, issues. Their dad has issues. So we might be the person with the issues. So we don't want to truly go out there and say, I'm sorry to people. But in order for you to grow with God, I've learned that you have to be willing to be a servant. You have to humble yourself. And most of us don't want to walk in humility because our ego gets in the way. And that's where a lot of people are jealous. A lot of people are envious. A lot of people are depressed because God is calling you to do more. God is calling you to rise, and you're disobedient. So then you get tormented in the mind, and then you feel down, you feel sad, and then you get angry. So I've thought about my whole life. I thought about how I started and who I'm becoming, and I'm happy with myself. And I ask you this question: are you happy with the person that you are? Do you think that you could grow more? Do you think that you could become more? If the answer is yes, join me in this movement. Let's show the world that the kingdom of heaven is still being built on earth, and there are still the remnant that is choosing to be kingdom builders and align with God's full mission. I think that I've truly understood that I want to show the power of God. That's what I truly got in my head, that there's a gift that we all have. And I think my gift is that I can take action, that I can truly build things when it's not truly comfortable. I've never been the person that like, I want 100% be in the happiest time. I understand that there's bad times that will bring me through the fire, but that's refining me. That's truly turning my purpose into power. I think it's just a mindset switch. If we know we can do more, what's stopping us? That's what I've realized. I said, what's stopping me from truly going after what God has given me? I have pain. I've suffered. I've battled. I've had days where I question my existence, but I'm sure you have too, especially right now. A lot of people are going through so many different things on a daily basis because the economy is all messed up. Mental health issues are higher than ever. The enemy is trying to attack us on a daily, especially the ones that have awakened with God. But that means that I have to do more. That's what I realized. I said, Albert, you can do more. There's more in you. There's more power in you. Unleash it. Test your capabilities. See what you're truly made out of, and go within yourself and seek the true knowledge, because the kingdom of heaven is within. So I understood that I have to take time for stillness. I have to take time for myself. Sometimes you have to put yourself first and put God first. You align those two, you'll see just how you can truly become much more. So at the end of the day, what I want you to realize is that we're in seasons of life. You might be in a season where you're down. You might be in a season to where you're broke, but your idea is coming. Your blessing's coming. Your breakthrough is coming. Can you stay faithful? Can you stay faithful? That's what I want you to understand, that you have to trust the process. A lot of us want growth, but the growth is not pretty. If you can go through the uncomfortable times of knowing that you're going to truly be in a battle and your spirit is going to not always feel like you're connected to earth, because once you start to ascend, you start feeling like you're flying and you start feeling like you're with God's heavenly frequency. But the truth is, I've understood that you have to ground yourself back, because God wants you on this earth for a reason. If you're still here, that means that you have purpose. Be grateful for the life that you have. Be thankful that God is still giving you blessings. Even though you might not see it right now, you're blessed more than you can think. So I want you guys to join me in this movement. I want you guys to understand that this is the journey of walking with God. Let's make this to the point to where everyone understands the power of God. If you're with me, put down in the comments, I'm walking with God. I thank you for tapping into this video. I know that we are becoming more. All praise to the Most High. Until next time, peace.